Anti-heroes are pretty hard to nail down. If you're lucky, you can end up with something genuinely good, like Darker Than Black. Or you can end up with a confusing mess of a plot that makes you feel like you're missing part of the damn story, aka Darker Than Black 2. Dark Sector is that Darker Than Black 2, only worse. The story is a mess. You play as Hayden, a character that the story tries to paint as a bit of a loose cannon and a psycho, and we never see any in-game evidence of it at all. Eventually, while on a mission, it ends up blowing up in his face. From here, the story keeps referring to past events while offering little to no characterization. I guess it was trying to be more of a superhero origin, which, given my research, kinda makes more sense. However, this was originally meant to be set in a space station. The companies back then wanted to be more realistic, so the original plan was scrapped. Because when I think of armored psychics and giant monsters and zombies, the one thing I want is realism. No, it isn't. It's freaking fun, you freaking moron. As for the gameplay, it feels like a basic shooter by today's standards, and not even competently done given the amount of levels wasted just killing the same dudes over and over again, and enemy types that won't really change too much. The cover system is not particularly astounding either, especially when you're trying to make use of the one unique feature the game has, the glaive. It's basically a giant ninja star you can throw to decapitate enemies, pick up guns, and even mix with elements for devastating effects. Though it's not fully utilized well here. Take these enemies who you must hit in the back to really hurt, but even with the cool feature of guiding the glaive to hit them effectively, it's a pain in the ass to control, especially when turning. There's a nice idea of using temporary weapons as they will crumble, preventing the infected people from using them, I imagine, but it proves useless later with the customization of your weapons and buying new ones that don't explode. There's another good idea of boss battles involving the glaive and mixing it with various elements, though as you imagine, given you need to move around a ton, you can sometimes mess up and die easily, and some of the boss battles last way longer than they should. Hell, I emptied a freaking shotgun into one boss, it did nothing! Even the last level and boss feels like every other level, they just overwhelm you and that's it. It's not really hard, just tedious and without any investment with the characters. I just kept wondering when the hell it would all end. The final verdict for Dark Sector is...
Who are you people?
Though if you want another rating, I'm just gonna say it's not that great. You'd be better off playing Alpha Protocol despite how broken that game is. I'm the smartest moron and... I don't know, just watch The Thing or something. I got nothing clever to say this time.
I can't do this again.
Another disappointing game, sadly. I at least expected it to be somewhat fun. I mean, look at that damn glaive! Anyway, if you want more stuff, you can check out the first episode of Saviors of the Tale, where I analyze characters I believe to be good, in this case Milia Rage of Guilty Gear. Or you can check out the full review of Shadow Hearts, the sequel to Koudelka, and a surprisingly good game despite its age. As always, be sure to like and subscribe, follow me on social media, and all that good stuff. Meantime, I need to go back studying for finals. Dark Sector is suddenly looking very appealing right now.